Hey guys, Kiana here, and I am going to be doing a book haul, so let's go get started. My first books is by John Green, The Fault in Our Stars. Most of these books I've hauled, I've already read. Sorry, except for one book, but you've probably already know, yeah, that one. So, Leave for Alaska, which is like one of my favorite books ever. It is a heavy read, so just watch out for that. Not heavy read as in like deep wording and stuff. It's just a deep meaning, which is great and I love it. So Pudge, the main character, basically goes to a private school and he basically like makes friends and he kind of like explores the world of being a teenager and actually sees different parts of it that he's never seen or never experiences stuff. He experiences new things and he actually like makes friends. He kind of feels accepted and it's great. There's a part like in the middle towards the end, you know, that like right here, basically where you just die in the inside because something happens, and I shed a tear a little bit because I saw it coming, but I didn't. You know when you read a book and you kind of see where the book is going, where you're like towards the end, but you don't want to believe that it's going to take that path, but then it does, and then you just kind of like become sad and dead in the inside. So yeah, and I don't want to say this is a coming of age book because it kind of isn't, but kind of is at the same time. So when you read the back, you think it's kind of a love story because Pudge basically falls in love with a girl named Alaska, but again, it has a little bit of romance in it, but not the romance type that you would think it is. So that book is great. Next book, which is the one I have not read yet, which I recently picked up, is The Giver, because I thought, I basically picked this up because the trailer looked good, and I know this is really bad. I actually like don't even know what this is really about. I'm only like in page 8, which I really should start reading this before the movie comes out. Because the movie's coming out, the trailer looks good, and that Jonas, who's like the main character in the book, and the actor who plays Jonas, is pretty hot. So yeah, basically Jonas meets the Giver and kind of like who the Giver basically instructs him how his life is like a mystery, because like everyone's the same, there's no color, all their emotion is basically the same. So I guess he kind of fights for like his own power or something like that. I don't know, but I know there's 3 books in this series, so I can't really say anything about this because I'm only on page 8, but this is by Louis Laurie and I can't wait for the movie. Next 3 books, it's a series, and this basically explains, like sums up my whole summer into one, because I love this series so much. I highly recommend this. I'm that type of person that every single summer has to read a romance novel, what? I cannot speak today. Romance novel, because I know a summer romance is never gonna happen to me, so why not read about it, right? Right, you with me? So this series is great. This is the Selection series by Kiera Cass, and this is the first book, The Selection. The second book and the last one is The One. Great title. And then Kiera Cass kind of hints the title towards the end of this book. I cried at the ending. My heart kind of broke. Not because it didn't end the way I wanted it to end. It ended perfectly the way I wanted it to end. But I was sad because the book is over and you kind of want more. There is prequels to this. There's like The Prince, The Guard, The Queen. There's a lot, but they're all ebooks, and I don't like ebooks because they give me a headache, and so yeah. Okay, but basically what this is about, 35 girls go into the castle because of the selection happens. Basically, you kind of sign up for it, and then the government randomly picks you, I guess. And so you go and fight for the prince's heart. Some people do not fight for his heart. Some people fight for the crown, the power, the money, and all that stuff. But America kind of gets forced into joining Selection because her mom and her ex-boyfriend Aspen, who I do not like. I kind of liked him in this book because Maxon was being kind of stupid. Maxon's the prince. It is a love triangle, But trust me, it ends the way you want it to end. Unless you're on the other person's side, then it doesn't end the way you want it to end. Disregard whatever I just said. But this book is great because it's not just like a typical love story. It actually has a story to it. Like how kind of, because like the world isn't basically the same. It is a dystopian novels is a dystopian series, but basically the world isn't like exactly the way it is anymore. Just like the New Asia and the United States of China, because you know, United States of America, United States of China, because China took over, because like America was in debt and all that stuff. So basically they have like the caste system, which is like if number 1 is royalty, number 8 you're basically homeless, and how people struggle. If you're like a musician, you struggle a lot. If you're an artist, and she's an artist, she's number 5. So she basically tells Maxon how her life is and kind of helps her change the way things are, but they do struggle with a lot of things, not only in their relationship but everything. And the girls are kind of a little bit brutal, especially Celeste. You hate her, but towards the end, this book, you kind of like her. I liked her towards the end. And the king is pretty psychotic, so, but great series overall. I give it a 1 million out of 10. It's just great. Last and not least is Confessions of a Murder Suspect. This was the second book I read during the summer. Basically the title kind of says it all. This is by James Patterson. If you don't know, he wrote like the Angel Experiment series, which I read in like 6th grade to 7th grade, I think. I don't really remember. I don't have very good memory. So the title basically says it all. Her family, Tandy, her family basically, like not her family, her parents get murdered, and her and her siblings and their her mom's personal assistant kind of like, you know, are suspects because there's no way someone could have gone inside the house. So they said the media and the police and detective and everybody basically just says you basically killed your parents because you were like in the house and you didn't even know, you know, all that. I just gathered my thoughts and all because I kind of blanked out on that part. But back to the book. So the way the book ended is the way I knew it was going to end, because towards this part of it, you're kind of like, I saw that coming. I know this is happening because there's no way this could have happened. And when I kind of like suspected it that it was going to end the way that I thought it would be, and it ended that way, I was like, you're a genius, Kiana. You're so slut. I'm just kidding. But this book, there's some parts where you go, oh, I did not see that coming. So, which I thought was pretty great because I'm not a huge mystery type of person. And this was a pretty good mystery book. And there's another one. There's another one because the ending doesn't really end. I kind of teared up a little bit at the end because I'm just a very emotional person, so yeah. The second book is The Private School Murders, which I actually should read because the book is not, actually the book is pretty long. I take that back. It's like, well, it's not that long. It's like 400, 300 something pages. It isn't as long as a Divergent series back here, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed my book haul. I know I talked a lot really fast and some of my thoughts kind of got lost, but I still hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, depending on which channel you're watching this from. I'm uploading this to both of my channels, so if you're watching this from the other channel, go and subscribe to me other channel. But yeah, I will be back on my regular beauty videos. If you're watching this on my beauty channel, I will have a kind of since school's coming up in 3 weeks. Take a moment of silence right now. Moment of silence over now. Since it's coming up in 3 weeks, a lot of people are doing the back to school video, so I thought I should probably do some back to school outfits. So watch out for the video, which I will be uploading on Monday. Today is Thursday. Yeah, so go check out my social media. And I know this video was long and I talked a lot. I just need to breathe. I talk really fast. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you guys later.